I feel like a Blair Witch Project. They actually are having an auction. We are at an auction at 8 in the morning, but I don't think they realize that 8 in the morning, it's still pitch black out in Michigan. I don't even know if you can see me. It is like 7 o'clock. It's an hour to go. You can't even look at anything without a flashlight. This is nuts. But there's 4 rings that are supposed to be happening, but I don't even know how we're going to look at anything. It's a lot of stuff, y'all. So what I can show you is what I can show you. When the auction happens, the auction happens. I don't know. I mean, we look at stuff by flashlight, but oh, it's that whole property over there. The guy, our interest was he couldn't pass up a deal. So I'm hoping that there's something in this tent up here, but I do not know. Oh, so let's see what's in here. Well, that is a food. It's a food tent. I see some stuff, finally stuff set up. Oh my gosh. This is so weird. Interesting. Holy cow. Windows. Stuff. Garage stuff. Garage stuff. Garage stuff. Y'all, I guess when I find something, if I find anything, it's just stuff. Stuff. Oh, project pieces. Well, we're here. I gotta see. This is just all, oh my goodness. I don't even know. Not anything I am really interested in. Well, I found some more stuff. Oh, there's some galvanized, some horses, empty shed. Scary. Everything looks scary in the dark. That is a weird shed. Well done. That doesn't look scary. What am I doing here? What's a galvanized? I think I finally kind of found the auction part. Hey, there's the light. Wow, spice rack, juice. At least I found some household items. Look at that 7-Up. I know it's not good film because it's very dark. What is that Santa Claus light? Unfortunately, when you're a hoarder and you keep buying too much, you make things so that they don't age well. Paint can insulators. It's a boat. Very heavy ball. Okay, looks like there's more. You gotta watch where you walk. Log chains for days. I may never see Chris again. Okay, how do you get in here to look at the stuff? Okay, got some pedal cars, live traps, fencing, Oliver front. Yes. Oh, goodness. Just a random mouse. Hi. Oh. Because you need a box full of volleyballs. Hey, these aren't even dusty. Look, there's a Ben clock. That looks like a Sinclair. Little Sinclair bank. Can't tell what's up there. Minnow buckets. Scales. That's a big old chunk of wood. But you know I like it because it's a big old chunk of wood. Rolling pins. Oh, there's actually some jadeite. Some cool tins. Weller, Roseville, I'm not sure. Oh, there's some more jadeite in there. That's a big old clock. Oh, that's cool. Like a Red Cross, but I think it just means medic. Somebody made it's heavy. Does it glow? Oh, it does. Yeah, no, there's some nice tins in here.
You can try and do it like that.
Okay, go ahead. It's just a vase. I don't. That's a cool enamel.
Look at the wording on it.
Oh, even that green. Oh, that thermos. What's that piece right there? Is that plastic?
Yeah, it's plastic.
Oh, holy cow. Look at that big boy. Who knows what you're going to get out of here today? Holy cow. More tins. In case we didn't see enough tins.
Bed sheets.
What'd you say? Oh,
Bed sheets.
it's Christmas. You want to lift that box up? Thank you. That's interesting, though. Would you say they're bed sheets?
Boxes.
Boxes and boxes of bed sheets. Just some cool advertising pieces, though. Oh, this little Holt Howard. He's chipped, though. That's a cute crock. Old Band-Aids.
Do you need any more tins?
I know there's a ton of tins. I could make marshmallow campfire forever and ever.
That's if there is a marshmallow in there.
There could be. I like that striping piece. This is, you're just going to take a gamble on what you're buying. Yeah. Unless you're 6'4" and you're Chris and you can look.
Well, I'm also concerned if I pull on too hard.
You're right. What is this?
It's a bank.
Oh, it's a Holy Bible bank. That is so cool. Book bank. It's hard to film and...
Ooh, look at those remote controls.
I thought the remote control was the youngest child back in the day. Isn't that how that worked? Look at that bowling bag. Oh my gosh. Oh, y'all, I think I'm just...
Across the street. Was there anything down the road?
No. The big tent is just the food truck.
Okay.
Okay, y'all, I'm just going to have to put my flashlight away, or my camera away, because I can't look and film for y'all, but just know.
If you find anything interesting.
Yes. Okay, I did find a few things that were cool that you can see. It's still dark out, y'all. It's still very dark out. The U-Haul, look at this pink little ringer washer. Oh my gosh. That is, I think it's missing a leg. It's a 3-legger now. Pleasure chest, okay. Coolers, baker rack. I don't even, my brain's not even computing this whole auction right now. I kid you not. Truck antifreeze. The little, I don't like, I'm afraid that they're going to like, okay, you have to buy everything. You can't just buy that one piece, that one wagon. You have to buy it all. Or I don't even know how they're going to do it. Then all of a sudden you have random crock bowls. I wanted, oh, I would like a couple just square galvanized, but oh my gosh, that Garfield clock. I guess I don't even know how I don't at all understand how to look at anything at this auction. We have been to Hoarders auctions, but this, I can't wait to show you a little bit of it in the daylight. It's definitely taking the cake. I'm not even sure what color that furniture was. I think once you clean it, it'll be a whole new color.
On 20, 20 up, 20, 10 and go. $10 bill, 10 number, $10 bill. 5, 7 and a half. 5 now, 7 and a half, now 10, 10, 10. 10 now, 7, 10 now. 12, 51, 33. Table and what bill? $10 bill, 10, $10 bill, 10, 5 and go. 5, come out on 5. We said $5. 5, 2, 3. I get 2 now, 3. 3 now, 2, 3. Get 2 now, 3. 2, 3 now, 4. 4 now, 3, 4. Get 4 now, 5. 4. Yes, sirree. Gonna sell this. 15 now, 17, half now, 20. 20, 20, 20, 5, 5, 25, 30, 35 now, 30.
I'm not sure if they thought that it was still going to be dark at 8 o'clock in the mornings. You know, we didn't live close enough where we could just go in like the day before and look to see what was there to dig through. We're not just that type of resellers. We do have, Chris has a job. I have a job. I have other things to do. Oh my goodness. So searching in the dark was a little bit crazy. Chris actually brought the trailer because we thought there would be more furniture, like bookshelves, some odds and ends types of, I don't know what we were looking for, but he just thought we were going to get a lot more. And it was just a case of somebody loved to buy. Yep, it said Joe could not pass up a deal. And so I didn't even know. I was like overwhelmed, like when I just saw this pile on the ground. And, you know, I'm looking for decor pieces. Sure, there was probably like project pieces here and there of scrapped wood and stuff like that. But one of the boxes I opened, there were little buggies coming out of it because they had been working on this for like 6 months. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And they're like little beetles or something. I'm like, I don't want to bring that home. Y'all, come on. I am pretty strong, but I don't know about you. So you didn't really feel like you could go through the boxes, and somebody was going to buy it. It just wasn't going to be me. So unfortunately, we didn't even end up needing the trailer. We didn't get as much as we thought we were going to get. That was okay. We did get some yummies, and it was like a couple hours before I even bid on anything. There just wasn't anything. I was going to bid on some of the double wash tubs, but they had already like started way above what I could even resell at. And then I was going to I'm like, oh, pedal car, you know, the little pedal tractors. We quickly bought one of those and sold one of those, and that, boom, yeah, nope. So there was that. So that wasn't a reseller price either. So I was waiting for the one garage, the one barn, like this gentleman, when he needed more space, but just bought another shed. They were actually selling the sheds, but I couldn't really video it because they said 4 auctioneers were going to be happening, and they were a lot of the auctioneers from the Shipshewana area, if you've ever been down to the Shipshewana auction house. So we do a lot of them, and they ended up doing 5 auctioneers, and I was just overwhelmed. So I thought, I just told Chris, I'm just going to wait for the things that I know that I want in this little garage. And of course, they started on the tool side of the garage. I'm like, and I have to be like right next to the auctioneer to hear, especially when there's a lot of stuff going on. So I just kind of hung out there, like waiting hours to be able to bid. And Chris was finding yummies, and he was bidding on stuff, and he was getting outbid, and he was getting stuff. And so, that's just how an auction goes. You just have to wait patiently for the item that you want. So we did get some stuff, y'all. So it was just a weird, wild auction. Like the stuff on the ground, there wasn't a ton of home decor. The gentleman had passed, but his wife was still living, so they still had the stuff inside their house. Because I was looking like, where's the home? And then I didn't know the estate that that was part of it. So we did, as you see, I got so there was 2 boxes of tins, and God wink moment, have I not been talking about wanting tins to be able to create some of those yummy marshmallow tins from Holler Park Primitives on Etsy? So I did get a whole lot of those. Chris has been looking for the yummies to hang up and decorate the barn. So he did get some of those pieces. I got a few home decor pieces. They're all really dirty. They all are waiting their turn for a bath. Chris got me some Pyrex, and I'm like, well, if it's a full set, it looked like a full set. They sold it as a full set, but it wasn't a full set. So let me take the camera down and share with you what I got. Well, Chris too. And then if you see tables set up behind us, that's because it was box lots, and you took what you could because you didn't know if there was going to be hidden treasures, especially in that where I was. You kind of just had to take your chance because, like, if you saw one item, you just had to take it all because there wasn't any place to dig it out, set it down, and go through it. So you had to bring it home and go through it in case there were some yummies in there. This was a separate bid. I just thought, how cute for Christmas would this be with a tree, a Santa sticking out of it? Either way, I'm like, yes, I'm going to go ahead and do this. So here was the Pyrex, and Chris thought that it was missing its one of the middle bowls, but I can see if I can try to find it because sets sell better than singles. I would just send to auction house because they will sit and collect dust in my retail booth. I don't know what's this county fair. I guess it's a cup that you drink out of. I've never had any luck selling. What is this, Corning? Is this Corningware? So I'll probably, yes, Corningware. So I'll probably send that to auction too. I did a pick and I got this little bitty crock. It's so cute. And then, a couple picks of these cute little, I was just going for the fun green and of course a Holy Bible book bank. So I was just looking at the greens and I thought Fuzzy Wuzzy, no. Oh, wow, that is so cute. But look at this yummy enamelware. It's on the cream color, but it does have that little hint of green right there on there. We'll be able to see it once I wash it a little bit better. Yes, a lot of those tins that I got. And then I saw this. Now, granted, somebody just put some tape, but they put tape years ago to make this probably a lunch pail into an emergency box. But look at that green, and there is I probably would take, I don't know, some of the vintage wear, see what's in here. I don't think those clippers are vintage, so I'll probably maybe the paperwork, I don't know. Paperwork, because I see emergency. I'll weed out what doesn't really need to be sold together. There was a little Holt Howard single salt and pepper shaker, and I know it's got a little chip on its ear, and they're very common and not hard to find to cats, but they were going for minimal, so I couldn't tell myself. So one box I bought because it had a butter pat, because, it was a couple bucks. And then a gentleman bought a box and said, hey, you can dig in here. I only want this, this, and that. And so I took the Ironstone Homer Laughlin, cracked, crazed yumminess with some dirt in it. One of the boxes had a flower frog. I don't even have any glass flower frogs. And look at this, yummy. I don't know if any of them are even in there or if it's just old Valentine's, but the box is amazing and stuff to create with. Oh, there's some older ones in there. So there's that. Then they had, I was just picking up some of the advertising that they had. And then these are those, I don't really even know how they work. So they're Scotch ice, so you would have froze them? How do you freeze metal and it doesn't expand? But I don't know. But they're great Christmas colors. That is what I thought. Hello. Watch out. Falling rolling pins. So I did get a box that had rolling pins in it, and then I picked some rolling pins, and then I picked bad. Look at it's missing project piece maybe. And then that yumminess of that cutting board. Oh my goodness. That's a beautiful piece of wood. We weren't sure about these or not, but they are older. They don't say like Florida or anything like that, but they are hand painted, and flamingos are a thing. People like flamingos, and the paint, I got to be really careful because like the hand painting, the paint is falling off, but I thought I'll give it a try. And then this was just a little trinket box. It's a ladybug. People love ladybugs. And then I did a pic of this hand mirror. Look at that rose gold on there. Just a beautiful, nice hand mirror. There's people who collect hand mirrors. That's some trash. I picked a box just because it had a tater kitty in it. It had a little tuxedo. I think it'll wash up. I didn't see, it looks like it's got a little chip there. No, it's got a crack. Of course it does. It's so hard to see in the dark and with all the dirt. I don't know. I thought these were kind of cool. They're little shelf edgings, so I thought I'd keep those. I did bid just to get that shelf because I thought I'm going to paint that. That is a great display piece, decor piece, either way. I forgot that I had this in my hand. I want to see how this is going to clean up. Swan's Down cake flower made in the USA. So we'll see how that piece cleans up. Just the graphics on it is very cool with its rusty crustiness as the best. My rolling pins are just a rolling today. Little jar. And we're always kind of buying each other something that we think that each other would like. I'll show you the thing that I got for Chris. But Chris, look what he got me. I was helping go through boxes. I think he actually purposely didn't put that box out so I could find the beautiful, humongous hairpin flower frog that is green. Yummy. Thank you, Chris. I absolutely love it. My collection is starting to floweth over, so I did actually put some flower frogs in my booth. So we'll see. Maybe I should, if I get more, maybe I'll allot some on eBay. Got a couple vices. He's the tool guy, or one of the tool guys at the antique mall. So he got a couple vices. He got these. He really liked these cans. They are gasoline cans, and he wants to use them in his in the barn for decor pieces. I bid. I had somebody come through and buy a ton of my jadeite, so I do actually need to restock jadeite. And then this is a little bonus. I've actually bought and resold this little avocado butter dish a couple times. Bid on separately. Had to do a little bidding more for this guy. He's glowy. Had to find my glowy. So yes, this is the McKee jadeite that I collect. And it's just a nice piece because it's a container bowl. Maybe it had a lid. I don't know. No wording. But you can put decor in it. So, yeah. And I thought it was chipped. But now up on the shelf, it looked like it was chipped. But I think that's just an old tag that it just needs a bath. So maybe it's not chipped. If it was, I still would have purchased it anyway. So then some more tins that I got in the 2-box lots. Chris picked up these. We'll see how these clean up. These are very interesting. Those are just really neat. They're neat. Very neat pieces. So blue ribbon pies. And then I've never seen a green. It's a green suitcase and it is full. I have to go through it. Weed out what I think, what I don't think. I don't know. Is that checker? I don't know what's in there. So I got some weeding to do to see what's in there. Chris got me this. I thought Slummy would love this cubby, and it looks like it was bridal stuff. I thought it was belts. Chris said bridals, but it needs cleaned. It's got some wording, but I thought a great project piece, huge display piece. So I'm hoping that I can make that yummy. He got his hands on a coat rack. It's a beast. I don't think it's showing up on camera, but it is a beast. Some odds and ends, some license plates. I thought these little tins were cool. I know they were like old film tins, but I'm like, well, with graphics and Etsy, maybe I can print something off for those. He was very interested in these tongs. So like, I mean, I've never seen a pair like that, cooking tongs. And then these were like, they said you could brand your steak. So I can't say everybody has a W, a D, and an R to brand their steaks. I didn't really understand that. The planter, that is very mid-century modern. Painted up, it can be have a whole nother vibe. So it's a riser, great decor piece. So I'll figure out what to do with that. A little rice potato masher with the green, and then another box. These were actually extras. I didn't even bid on them. One of the old dustpans that are supposed to be trending, but now that will make my fourth one, and I haven't sold a single one, yet. And then I did bid on a box because I thought, oh my gosh, those are so cute. Just decor pieces. They're awesome. That's some extra. And then I love this little cake, and it spins. Oh, so cute. I could not touch galvanized. Any of the galvanized today. It was going above my retail price. But Chris was able to get a 3 set there, so good for him. Every auction, you just never know. He got that 3 set because I use them and we also resell them. And the thing that I bought him was the stop ahead sign, and this one is old. It is super heavy. I'm not even going to try to pick it up so that he could put it out in his barn. And then he got a wheelbarrow. Though we're at the end of the season, we'll clean it up probably next year. Yeah, these little things they're popular. People like these little yard carts, and we can put it in our outdoor booth. So, you set yourself up and you think an auction's going to go one way, and you're like, I'm just going to get a ton because there's a ton there and it's going to go cheap and we're going to need a trailer. Nope. That wasn't the case. It's like doing predictions. You cannot predict. That's just how it goes. You just have to go with the flow, take what you get, lick your wounds for what you didn't get, and be happy. So I'm always happy if we go out on an excursion and we get to bring stuff home. So oh, hold on, I missed one. I almost missed this guy. God, I saw him behind me. Did you all see him? Like, am I gonna look at the graphics? And it's green. How did I just pass right over there because there's so many tins? And then the thermos. Oh, green. Oh, I was looking past, but anyway, thanks so much for watching today's video. We will see you next time, guys, and you can see where we've been shopping. Bye. So I have a couple friend mails that I want to add into the end of this video, and this is from Darla. I don't want you to think I forgot or I didn't receive them, so I always like to open up on camera. Oh, that's adorable. Look at the little kitty. Look at that. That is adorable. That's so cute. So Christmassy. And then I have another one. Little package here. Oh, I think this one's for Chris. Sorry that he's on his working day and I'm the one opening these up. Oh, wow. He's going to love that. Budweiser I didn't know they had Budweiser stickers. He'll love that. Thank you. Couple more packages. Do you make these? I gotta read your card. That is awesome. You put a letter in there. Is that a transfer? That mushroom is a great estate sale shopping bag. And then another little sparkly. Oh, and then you knit crochet. I'm always confused because it's a skill I've never had. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Thank you, Darla. Chris is going to love it, and I appreciate all the things that you gave me. Thank you. My next one is from Paula. Oh, it's a cross. Thank you. Oh, that can go on my wall, my little prayer area. Thank you so much. The next one is Tracy. Pack some goodies in there, girl. Love it. Love it. And a black kitty. Oh, and some amazing hardware pieces. Look at those. Oh, you know, keyholes are not something you see a lot. And then I'll open the card off camera. Thank you, Tracy. Show you the sweet little card, though. I love it. Just remember, friend mail is always appreciated, never expected. Just you watching our videos, commenting, sharing our content, getting it out there. Just shows us how much you care. I have one more little haul to add in this video. You know, I'm trying to calm down on whatnot so my stash is not so crazy. Anyway, y'all. So the other day I was on, and it was a new seller, and they were having, if they could have a problem, every problem was happening. Their battery was dying on their phone. They kept losing communication, and I think at the end there was a total of 7 of us, but they had yummy items. So there are 3 of them trying to work so hard, and I had saved that I wanted to bid on one of these. So if you don't know what these are like wallpaper stamps. They're made out of wood. They're old. Look at the number. Well, so I bid on that one, and then so they kind of had like the volume was missing. And so they threw another one up, and so then I bid, and nobody bid against me on that one. And then so they threw another one up, and then I bid on that one, and nobody bid against me. And then the next thing you know, y'all, I think I ended up, until their phone died and it just went black, I think I ended up somehow with 13. That was the one thing that was working. They couldn't switch to another for whatever reason. Yeah, so I collect these, but I don't, they're huge, huge to collect. So I'll probably be selling some off. Wow, 13 of them. That's crazy.